Greetings, everyone, and thank you for coming out here. The weather, I think, is a sign that we're divinely supported. And although we're few in number here, there will be thousands of people that will watch these recordings. And this will go out all over the United States to support the future medical programs that are sure to happen. My name is Thomas Pamilia. I'm a citizen journalist. I'm a writer and a patient advocate of the altruistic strain hunters in the 710 Speakeasy. I would like to begin my remarks with 3 quotes. These quotes have a common theme, and this theme is central to our mission in being here today to speak to our state representatives. These quotes come from history, and it is history that we must observe and be students of, or we risk to lose everything, including the great body of knowledge we've evolved as a species to create. We are one, our suffering is shared, and the people behind these quotes are trying to get us to realize this. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. Plato. I would rather make mistakes in kindness and compassion than work miracles in unkindness and hardness. Mother Teresa. If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. This was said by the Dalai Lama. Compassion is a facet of respect. Respect is a facet of acceptance. Acceptance is needed to live in a pluralistic society where individual choices are respected, assuming they do not infringe on others. Compassion is what is missing from this trajectory of onerous regulation and overreaching bureaucracy being enacted on the backs of the sick and most impoverished. We have been backed into a corner and can't help but rally here and bring our hearts and voices into a unified chorus that allows our adversity to be observed and our opinions to be acknowledged. For those of us who voted for Proposition 91, we would like it enacted as we voted for it. For those who did not vote for Proposition 91, I'm sure you also would like the rule of law upheld. All cannabis is created equal. All humans are created equal. We cannot be divisive and expect to exemplify compassion as individuals or as a collective culture. Not a single human can tell the difference between medical and recreational cannabis, and it is our internal physiological receptor system that guarantees our right to this plant and its inherent safety and non-toxicity. Not a single human has been harmed directly by cannabis in the history of humankind. Let us remember now to be students of history. There is a vacuum of leadership within our OMMP program. There is a vacuum of compassion and a vacuum of usefulness. Patient dissatisfaction and disenfranchisement is at an all-time high, and this leads to the grand question: where exactly is the patient advocacy and leadership within our state program? For this reason, I would like to work with OHA to draft a patient bill of rights that guarantees a fundamental access and respect for individuals enrolled in our state OMMP program. For this reason, I would like to work with the OHA leadership to create a diplomatic patient group who can take up roles to collaborate with the program administrators and the employees to help usher in a new era of program efficiency and respect for patient privacy. State employees are drug screened for THC, and this alienates every single person standing in front of me to hear this. Our program is overly expensive and completely inefficient. We lack fundamental communication resources, and our renewal process is archaic, redundant, and offers no respect for housing and tenant rights, as well as chronic and congenital disorders. This current OMMP inefficiency and provocative move for expansion originates from a fundamental lack of compassion. On behalf of our state representatives, the polarity of compassion is judgment. This notion of labeling humans as patients or as users is divisive and judgmental and creates unrest and inequality and culminates in the form of a sin tax. Let it be known here and now that the death of medical cannabis will be the official rebirth of sacramental cannabis, protected by our First Amendment. The body of us being familiar with being forced underground will absolve our patient and caregiver status and renew our citizen status, where our activity is preserved in our founding documents. If nature is illegal, freedom cannot exist. Thank you and blessed be.